arms in this game, not just will. Now, Freedan, he has the ability to not only do double the damage to everything with his attacks, he has a longer range because of that sword. See? Will couldn't hit that. Now, Freedan can, because he has a longer range with his sword. Oh gosh, these guys. Those, if I recall correctly, those skull heads really hurt a lot. Come on! Fall to my blade. So pretty much this is more or less out. Your intro dungeon. There really isn't anything that can really, truly kill you. Unless you really just are not paying attention and you get hit by every single thing in the dungeon. But you're not really meant to die in this dungeon. It's just to kind of get you used to the combat mechanics in the game and how you control not only Will, but Freedan as well. In fact, the only enemy that can actually really possibly do enough damage to kill you is this thing, the brown skeletons. Since this sprite is bigger, he's easier to be hit, I assume? Yes, and I don't think he has a jump attack. Yeah, I can't even do a jump attack with him, so he doesn't have invulnerability frames in the middle of a jump attack like Will does. So he's a little bit bulkier and harder to manage in heated battles. But he does more damage and longer reach, so, you know, it's a toss-up. When the enemies are destroyed, Will returns to his previous shape. I totally missed that text, but you had a chance to read it, so. I saw you! But I'm surprised. You can change your shape like me. I'm Lilly, an Itory girl protected by the flower spirit. So she was the little floaty, puffy flower thing that we saw that said, hey, don't hit me. How do you know a melody you could only have heard from us? I learned it from Grandma Lola. She hummed it whenever she was upset. I have had some of her pie. It tastes rather unusual, doesn't it? You knew my grandmother? Actually, she asked me to rescue you. The Elder is calling. I have to go. The Elder has a horrible voice. You should tell him to have that checked out. We'll meet again. Goodbye, Will. Boink. See? Little puffy flower thing. It's like a dandelion. Oh, we're in the basement of Edward's castle. So normally you'd want to get the heck out of here and just leave the castle, but we have a promise to keep to Kara, so we gotta go visit her. Are you gonna take Kara out of the castle? Don't let the king find you. Please, take care of the princess. Still, this is bad when even your maids, servants, and cleaners like are saying, please, the king is terrible. Take his daughter away. It's the best thing for her. You know the king's bad if that is. The Elder needs some honey. Works wonders on your voice. This is true. Of course you've come. Thank you. Was the guard asleep outside? His nickname is Old Snorehead. Sleeping again. Your little pig has come. His name is Hamlet. Cute, isn't he? He's very smart. He has some kind of strange pig power. Please, take me out of here. Oh yeah, she has a little pet pig, Hamlet. Oh wait, it'll be a long trip. We should take food. Will you go to the cellar with me? No, woman! We're trying to escape! If we get caught, we're gonna die. Or at least I'm gonna die. You're gonna be okay. Hamlet! Rim shots! Boom! Yeah, it's kind of... It's pretty obvious the pun of the name there. You found a large, yummy roast leg of yak! Everything's ready. Let's go before the soldiers find us. So, I didn't know yaks existed in Africa here. So maybe they imported it from, I don't know, Asia? At last we leave. Let's go to your house. I'm worried about your grandparents. They hurried to Will's. Wouldn't they be looking for us there? Just saying. I always thought this was funny. Even if the location that we're traveling to is directly behind us, the characters have got to turn and move, and oh gosh, we got to turn all the way up so we're facing north before we enter the place. It's so ridiculous, but it's part of the charm of the game. Will's house. Oh gosh! What's happened? It's awful. Who would do such a thing? My grandparents? Grandpa Bill? Grandpa Lola? I'll look upstairs. Well, there's nothing to do down here. It's been ransacked. Oh no, Will, come here! What happened? Look at the wall! That mark! The jackal! The jackal's here! Jackal? He's the hunter hired by my mother! An evil man who will stop at nothing. Once he starts after you, there's no stopping him. He has no regard for human life. My grandpa, grandma... Oh, there's the little dandelion girl. Don't worry, you two. Hey, you're the one who... Who are you? I'm Will's friend. Whoa, whoa, back up. I just met you. Lilly, do you know anything about this? It's okay. Your grandpa and grandma are safe. They're in my village. Your village? Itory village. I've never heard of this village. Naturally, my village has a barrier around it. Ordinary people like you can't see it. Let's go, Will. Okay, friend zoned. Straight from the get-go. I'm going too. It's far too dangerous for a princess. You can't stop royalty. I do whatever I want. Typical of a princess. I think something good is going to happen. Before we go to my village, should we meet the townspeople? We might not be back here for a long time. So, basically, you kind of want to just talk to some friends or whatnot. Oh, by the way, we can drop down here and talk to this one dude here. I am Jeweler Jim. I control the 7 seas. I'm holding 2 of the red jewels for you. So, pretty much, this is the person you return all your gems to. What's your business? Is that right? How do you do? Once you hold up the red jewels, you'll have to come running to my place. I'm a famous master of disguises. If you see me in another town, you wouldn't know me. So let's see here. See your inventory. I will give you goods for your jewels as written on the list. So he'll give you an herb for 3, extra defense for 5, extra health for 8, strength 12, psycho power 20, dark power 30, and then my secrets for all 50. But we've already told you what happens at 50. Just an optional hard area with a hard boss. I like how the birds are flying backwards while facing forwards. It's kind of weird. What happened, Will? You look so gloomy. Something you can't tell us about? What's the matter? You're not acting like the same old Will. Seth doesn't care. He's totally involved in the game. Screw you, Seth. So, we met everybody in here, so let's leave. Are you ready to go? Yes. I think something wonderful is going to happen. No. From here on, there will be many hardships. You're nitpicking. That's what I expected. Have you ever been outside the castle? Well, actually, she's been out twice now. So I assume 330 is basically as much as you hopefully want to get. Yes, but, I don't really care too much about the red jewels in this playthrough. That's not the point of my challenge. Crazy girl! Are you totally ignorant of the world? Will is my friend, understand? I just said hi to you once, okay? You're kind of creepy stalker now. Hey, Will, aren't you my friend too? I'm gonna go to the village, okay? Bye. I'm going with you, let's go. Together, the 3 set off for Lilly's village. Oh gosh, the dialogue in this game is so bad, but it's great. I love it. Hey, Only Link 2100, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. This is my village, but you're probably surprised that there are no houses. Well, try playing the melody that called to me under Edward Castle. Oh, I gotta equip it first. He softly played the melody he had learned from Lola. As I said before, you can't skip these melody playing, so it's like, gotta wait for it. But in a way, it's kind of similar in nature to Ocarina of Time and most Zelda games where they have melodies that open up things or activate certain passages or devices. The melody carried on the wind spread over the meadow. So your team consists of Will, a princess, a flower thing, and the narrator. Yes! Absolutely right now. And it's going to get bigger, our team. Even though Will's the only person who's actually going to be doing anything important. Were you surprised? There's a barrier around this village. Most people can't see it. The princess is going to be a bother. On the road, all I heard was, "My feet hurt. I'm thirsty. I'm tired of hearing it." I can't help it. My feet hurt. At least she admits it. Oh, okay. Well, come with me. I'll show you my house. There are no other children Lilly's age in the village. Please, become friends. She's desperate. Will, you're safe. Oh, you're safe. Good, good. So we're getting another narrator. No, we're getting some other friends. A terrible thing happened to us. A man called the Jackal came to the house with some soldiers. He was gonna kill us. He almost got us. Grandpa panicked. I destroyed their digestion with the poisoned marsupial pie. Oh, gosh. That sounds awful, Lola. Even worse than your snail pie. Then I ran away. Lilly, thank you. I didn't know that Princess Kara came too. We didn't ask her to come along. Will, this is my house. You can look around the village, but then come back here. Oh, wait for me! I'm totally skipping dialogue. Gosh darn it. It's a great village. The breeze is refreshing. The elder's in the flower garden. He's very old, but very wise. Shall we go see him? In other words, you will go see him by yourself. Meet with the elder. He knows something. I'm afraid that something bad is going to happen. Man, all this doom and gloom. People, optimism here. Many people have come here to gather Incan gold, but many who set foot in the Incan Ruins have never returned. The ruins are an ancient tomb. Why can't you leave them alone? Okay, you see this little bit of an incline here? Little ramp? Well, we're gonna go flying. Wait, just you wait. It said that a messenger appeared here when the ancient world was about to be destroyed. Then all around the world, disease and famine began to increase. This planet has always been peaceful. Oh! Hidden dark space. Ooh, what is this? A special Will statue with the special glowing sphere. Psycho Dash! And you can't really avoid these upgrades. These upgrades are actually necessary and needed to complete the game. So this is not something you can avoid in a minimalist run. You have to get the Psycho Dash. It can't be as huge as the amount of party members you get in Chrono... Oh yeah, that's right. Nothing can be as huge as Chrono Cross's party list. I think it's more like realm of like 30 characters. Only young Will can use the Psycho Dash. You can smash walls and obstacles by hurling yourself against them and getting concussions. Use the attack button to save energy. Will's power, the Psycho Dash. It can destroy obstacles. Always be alert. If you find a suspicious place, try to destroy it. So peaceful. Try running down that hill and keep running. You'll be surprised. Okay. Oh my god! Okay. Whew. I'd be freaking out. Will hears a quiet voice behind him. You've come, Will. Again, I'd be screaming. Ah! Who's stalking? Oh gosh. Oh, it's the elder. I can't live without the protection of the flower spirit. You really look like your father. It seems like only yesterday that he came to this village. My father? Your mother, Shira, was the only daughter of your grandparents, Bill and Lola. She was very beautiful. Your father fell in love with her and took her from the village. So Will is a descendant of the Itory people. Confirmed. Which is probably why he has some psychic powers. So Grandma Lola wasn't revealing all her secrets now, was she? All the Itory tribe have a strange power, but Shira's was especially strong. She made a barrier to hide the town, and your father came through it easily, through the power of love, or lust, depending on what you choose to believe. Come to think of it, he was unusual too. He loved the marsupial pies. Were you summoned by your father? That fulfills Lola's prophecy. Do you plan to go? Sure, why not? Got nothing better to do but save the world. Good, I will entrust you with the Incan statue handed down to the village. The statues are the key to the Incan riddle, untouched by human hands for hundreds of years. One statue is enshrined in the cave below. Use all your skill to find it. So, you talking about this cave? Cool. Okay, when without help, you would think something, so Will's father had RPG plot immunity? Yeah, up until the point he died at the Tower of Babel, so. You would think that these are torch statues that you'd have to, like, hey, what's going on here? Do I have to light these all at once? Is this like an RPG, you know, Legend of Zelda puzzle where you have to light all these torches? And then something happens? No. You actually just use the Psycho Crusher, and you just smack your head against the back wall. That's all you need to do. Very, very simple puzzle, but I remember just wandering around that small room for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. It was stupid. I was stupid. I couldn't figure it out. Oh, that's the Incan statue. Good job. I wonder if you were put on this earth to solve the Incan riddle. I'll tell you a legend handed down by our people. Put the statue on Lilly cliff below the ruins where the spirit's breath cannot reach. The winds in the valley will lead you to the gold ship. Understand? No, but yes. It's said that the Moon Tribe has one more. Have Lilly guide you there. Be careful. And again. Ah, okay. Whew. Death-defying leaps. The Incans who lived here were a tribe without a written language. Their legends are left in song. Even in seemingly meaningless melodies, there is a message. I have a joke there, but I'm not really gonna go. What? Moon Tribe? Oh, good, you found the artifact. You mean this thing? It's just a mummified rat tail. Yes, that's the artifact. It'll totally come in handy. Moon Tribe? Oop, I clicked on too many windows. Here we go. I know, not a tribe, more like a strange shadow form. A high mountain peak near here has become their home. Shall we go? Yeah, let's go. Okay, I'll lead. I'm going too. I want to see the Moon Tribe. Since I escaped the confinement of the castle, I want to see and hear everything. No, it's too dangerous for princesses. If you don't want to bother Will, just wait here quietly. I seem to be the only one left out, so I'll talk to Grandma Lola. Yeah. Yeah, you go do that. Go enjoy some of her pie. She's sulking. It's good medicine for a selfish girl. The mountain pass will be difficult, but let's do the best we can. So Will and Lilly go to the peak where the Moon Tribe lives. So the game's kind of hurting you where you need to go in the game, which is fine. I mean, there's really not any real exploration like an RPG. Like the overworld, you can't go wherever you want. So there is a straight linear path through the game. But for the purposes of the game and the story, that's fine. For this game, it's perfectly okay. It's enjoyable. Funnily enough, getting the rat tail and turning it in during FF4 is canon. I bet. I haven't finished Final Fantasy IV, to be all honesty. We've arrived. This is the Moon Tribe's home. Good evening, out for a stroll. Who is it? Up. This body is lighter than air. What are you? Can you guess who? Cotton Candy's relative? Really? Old man's ghosts. Birdman. Let's do Birdman. Wrong. Actually, we are the Moon Tribe, also known as Shadows. Ah! I'd be freaking out. Whenever there's light, there are shadows. We who are changed by being bathed in the light only once will spend our future in a world without light. That sounds enormously, I have no mouth and I must scream type of scenario. The The comet is a vehicle of destruction whose evil light has changed all creatures. It's a remnant of a weapon from a terrible battle long ago. The world will be unbearable? Yes, you're bright, but you're still immature. You're dumb. One of my party had been kidnapped. Know your destination? Yes? Maybe someone's chasing you. It comes once every 800 years. This is the 4th time. The more light that reaches you, the stronger the dark power. What will be born of the light this time? So ominous, these messages. We've transcended time and have lived long. We saw the destruction of the Incan Empire. The Incan statue sleeps in the cave below. If you like, we'll give it to you. At any rate, go look in the cave. And then the after years, you have to get something known as the Knight's Crest, which is the same rat tail after 17, 18 years. Oh, gosh. Still useful after all those years.